Surprise! It's bigger than that. This year, with Mutiny in charge, we're holding WrestleMania CM! And of course, yours truly will headline Mutiny's biggest show again.
Sorry, Punk. Change of plans.
The upper hand and change the momentum on Mutiny as Punk is sent face first into that door. And oh, it's William out of nowhere.
We gotta go.
Use. Michael Cole took the words out of my mouth there. But this feels like the beginning, not the end. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Once again, thanks so much for watching, guys.
First, I just want to thank Mutiny for welcoming us into their home. I hope you like what we've done with the place. It was so nice to see all my old friends tonight, especially one in particular. I'm sorry you had to run, but now that I'm back, we'll have plenty of time to catch up. Because we have a lot to talk about. You picked the wrong side. You followed a guy who likes to stir the pot, rile people up, all in the name of being some sort of holier-than-thou martyr who somehow always knows better than everybody else. CM Punk. Maybe you did once speak truth to power, but now I think you're so angry about what you still haven't been able to accomplish that you use your words to mask the selfish, entitled, arrogant brat that you've become. Or maybe that's who you've always been. It's clear to me. This was no mutiny for the good of the people. What you led was a power grab, designed to replace a monarch with a dictator. You're even more corrupt than the thing you hate. But CM Punk, don't worry. The players I brought with me, we aren't even close to finished. Oh, and your precious performance center? This is ours now. Want it back? Give me a match, and let's settle this once and for all. That was incredible.
Did you see me slam Gigi Dolan into the barbells in the weight room? Justine's gonna love hearing about that.
It was perfect. I kinda wish I had brought my van, though. Would have been fun driving that old scrap heap through the mayhem.
Maybe next time we invade a faction headquarters, Buzz.
Oh, and did you see I even got those 2 other WWE champions who started working with us on 2K22 to show up and help?
Oh, yeah. I was wondering who they were. I never got their names.
No one did. I never got yours either.
So I hear we're having an 8-person tag on Mutiny SmackDown. Ugh, still feels weird. Anyway, who's the we though? Who are you taking for the match?
You know, any of us would gladly help you dispense of those clowns. But the stakes? That's no laughing matter.
Did Buzz just say, or did LJ just say, Mutiny Smackdown? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. And this here feels like an absolutely huge choice that Frankie William has got to make, because it looks like we still might have a chance to throw this mutiny back out of control. So let's look at the options that we have here. I mean, I have to take the lock. That is the first ever My Rise I played, so I'm gonna take the lock. And I'm really tempted to take the captain and the dark horse, because those were my two favorite My Rises that I've played so far, and actually I know who they are. So I think this is the team. I think we're gonna lock this in.
Mutiny doesn't stand a chance.
Not Buzz, let's hope not, because here we are right now on Mutiny Smackdown again. It makes me sick. But hopefully not for long. I hope we are, by the looks of it, going to have a chance of setting things right here and getting Mutiny out of WWE and CM Punk out of WWE once and for all. Boom, DDT. This match has been absolutely I've lost my word here. I've lost my word. It's swung back and forth like a pendulum. I'll say that. It's just been really back and forth. But thankfully, we're taking control here, and this feels good. That double A is probably the best feeling one that I know that Frankie William would have delivered yet, as will be this pedigree. Take that, you turncoat. I cannot believe that still. It's left a really sour taste in my mouth. But she's going to get up here by the looks of it before we have chance to clear off the apron, which means that this match is not going to be over yet. And there is a big slap to Frankie from Ms. William, and then the reverse DDT as well. Thankfully Frank gets up, but he's met with a huge clothesline. Took him almost out of his boots there. The #1 draft, as you can see, on his back. Ms. William, though, he's not going to let Frankie go here as she shoots him into the corner. That's almost become the story corner, that top right buckle there. Bayley in the ring now, though. And she just picks up Frankie from behind. And then, oh, beautiful pinning combination from Bayley here, but Frankie manages to get out. And he's almost doing all this by himself, and I feel like that is because of everything that's happened to him. But he needs to use his team here. You can see they're all completely fresh. Mutiny battered all over the place at different levels of punishment that they've taken, but yeah, Frankie hasn't tagged out yet in this one. Bayley now has him. Why all of them were down on the floor. I think he may have had plans on ending this one, but didn't get the chance. And there is another double A spine buster. And Frankie's going to go for the pedigree again here by the looks of it, but Bayley with the big counter. Nice from Frankie though, again, has Bayley now on his shoulders and drops her down with a big Samoan drop. I feel like Frankie here is letting his emotions get the better of him. There's more at stake here than his personal revenge mission, but he doesn't seem to think so as he hits Bayley with the pedigree again, and looks like he's just going to hope here that it doesn't get broken up, which it does. And the referee, thanks to Punk, is down as well. There is another pedigree for Bayley on the way. Is he going to go straight for the cover here? He is. And you can see Ms. William is not going to let that happen. And again, he picks Bayley up. Does Frankie here. Goes for the roll-up. We've seen him win 4 against 4 with one of those before. And somehow, some way, Bayley has just managed to get out of that on a 1 count. So we're going to roll her up again in the corner here. Questionable whether it's a rope break, but not even a 1 count here. And Bailey doesn't just kick out, but she manages to counter as well. But of course, Frankie is going to overpower Bailey here. Gets her into the backslide. It's a 1, it's a 2. But she kicks out again. And he just cannot put this match away here, Frankie. Big DDT into the cover once more for the #1 draft pick. It's 1, it's 2, and it is 3 this time. Nobody comes to the aid of Mutiny, and Frankie William doesn't use his team in the end. Manages to beat all 4 members of Mutiny by himself, which is impressive. But that was a very, very risky tactic. He's asking for a microphone here, so let's hear what is on the mind of Frankie Williams.
You don't get to just walk away. You told the world at Survivor Series just how disposable you think I am. So now, it's my turn. I used to think we had a real relationship that just didn't work out. But the whole time we dated, I made excuses for you when you were too scared to do the work. I applauded you every time you did the bare minimum. We never made it because you got scared and bailed, just like at Survivor Series. You took the easy way out. Too scared to really lead. Too scared to be anything but a follower. What did that even get you? A match at the Showcase of the Immortals? WrestleMania CM against some hand-picked opponent? Don't worry. I'll make sure you still get a match at the real WrestleMania against me! You're no leader, and you were never relationship material. WWE dodged a bullet. So did I.
Mic drop moment. Mic drop moment. The Showcase of the Immortals. I like that. But you can see Frankie is so fired up, maybe more fired up than we have ever seen him here.
Man, does it feel great to be at WrestleMania. The real WWE version. I don't know if I could have stomached that Punk-branded nonsense. It was a hectic few weeks getting everything together last minute, but we pulled it off.
You may have booked the venue, but I got the event back on track.
For which we are all very thankful.
I guess we all learned a lesson. In hindsight, it was a mistake to give CM Punk as much leeway as you did. Letting him take over an entire WWE brand with Mutiny and giving him a real opportunity at Survivor Series? But I bet you never thought he would take it so far.
A mistake? I'm not sure about that. Everything worked out in the end, didn't it? I put my faith and confidence in you, and you delivered. May have been a few bumps in the road, but look at us now. Standing here at WrestleMania before what's sure to be an epic main event with everything right in the world.
No thanks to you. You let a civil war break out in WWE because you thought it was best for business. And you never even thought to ask why it was happening. All of the problems that led to Mutiny are still here. And after I go out there and win this match, I'm going to fix them.
I'd be happy to run any of your suggestions up the flagpole, but I'm still the chief content officer around here.
Somewhere along the way from changing out of your gear and into your suit, you forgot that your job was to help this business evolve in a way that benefits everyone in that locker room.
What are you looking for here?
For you to step aside so that I can give this company what it really needs.
Yeah? What's that?
A leader who's not afraid of change.
Well, it is official. I have a job again.
I see what you did there. Good to see you again, Adam. Welcome back.
Thank you. And thank you for everything you did to take care of Mutiny.
It was no problem. Well, to be honest, it was a lot of problem. But I'm glad it's done. Just one final loose end to tie up.
So, what are your plans?
Well, this WrestleMania match is looming pretty large on my mind right now.
I'm sure, but I mean after that. You have some influence here now. I overheard what you said to Triple H earlier. I know you won't go all punk on us, but what do you have in mind? Any thought about the former Mutiny members?
I believe they need to earn their redemption. You can't just try to overthrow an entire company without any consequences. I'm not saying they're gone forever, but respect and reinstatement needs to be earned, not given freely.
Any big changes you'd like to see tackled first? Punk's mutiny destroyed all our plans. But maybe that means there's an opportunity to tweak or reinvent some things.
I've got a few ideas, but the one I want to tackle first is completely original and totally new. I'll fill you in on it later.
Well, my interest is officially piqued. But I've taken up enough of your time before your big match. We'll catch up later. Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks, Adam.
And here we are, guys, the end of my rise, I believe. It's surely gonna end at WrestleMania, so this is the last part of Mutiny that is left standing, and it's up to us to put this part down and let WWE have that major change that Frankie was talking about here. But it's not going to be easy. Miss Williams, we've seen how good she's been through this series, so it's going to be tough, but we have to do it. We have to do it here. We are, as it says again on the back of our shirt, the #1 draft pick. You can see Adam Pearce has been put back in the clip before this as well. So WWE not wasting any time on putting things right. But we have still got this one little piece left. Can you imagine if Miss Williams was to win here and that 4-on-4 we just won is all for nothing? That would not be good at all. But Frankie seems to be in control of this one. And we're at the end of this My Rise right now, in my opinion, and I still cannot believe the moment where she cracked Frankie in the back with the chair and joined Mutiny. I just really never saw that coming. I saw, as if you've seen this all the way through, I saw the fact that CM Punk was going to stab us in the back. I mean, let's face it, his real life character is like that, so kind of expected that, but I did not expect Frankie to turn on us the way that she did. But she's paying the price for it now. Oof, right into the gut there. That will definitely drive the wind out of you. And just continuing with the punches raining down on William here, and then the stomps to the midsection. What have we actually got to do at the top left there? Show Miss William whose ring it is with a taunt. Well, Frankie doesn't look in the mood to be taunting and playing to the crowd at the moment. He hasn't for the last couple of episodes, and who can blame him? She has completely refocused him in a way. And now he's going to taunt her as he tells her he's got 2 words for her. And now it wants us to hit her with the finisher, but first will come the AA spine buster. And now comes the pedigree. Arms are hot and bam, there we go. Claim your glory. A win by pinfall or submission. But again, Frankie right now does not look like he's in the mood to let William off early. That is a nasty, violent knee to the back of the head there. Just showing off his strength here now, and Miss William will know all about the depths that Frankie may go to here because they've dated, so she knows all about him. And bam, another suplex, deadlift, gut wrench, and now we go to the outside of the ring. I'm not sure if this is exactly where Ms. William would want to be here. Boom! Into the barricade she goes, and then the head getting bounced off the barricade. Back into it again. That hard it stuttered the cameras this time, and then drops William down on her head. This is not good for her, but you know what? You know what? She deserves this. I'm not gonna feel sorry for her like maybe I normally would. She brought this on herself. This could have been all avoided if she just helped us. We'd already got the match won at Survivor Series, but no, she couldn't do that. So she deserves this anger, this pent-up frustration from Frankie. She had it coming, and now she's getting it, and I'm gonna guess that she doesn't like it. And the funny thing about it is why we're giving her such a beating here, such a big kicking, and as I say that, we get reversed. Where is CM Punk? Where's Bailey? Where's Kevin Owens? Where's Oscar? Where is the rest of Damage Control? Where is Mutiny? Why all of this is taking place? They are nowhere to be seen. They never cared about Miss William the way that Frankie did. They didn't care about anything. Punk cared about Punk getting to the WrestleMania main event, whether we changed the name or not. Punk wanted all the power for himself, and that was all that Unity was ever about, and they're being exposed for that now. They sold that Kool-Aid to Miss William, and now she is the one here paying the price at the fists and the feet of Frankie William. But she's not done yet. She's still got some fight in her, and you've got to credit her for that. We've seen that throughout this series. Trading blows when she's took such a beating and actually gaining the upper hand on Frankie here. She hurt her hand there, she hit his chest so hard, and that maybe threw her off in that round of these strikes. And if ever there were boom and yeah moment, this would be it, I feel like. They couldn't get the better of one another, so they're going to continue just throwing hands in the middle of the ring. And out of the ring goes Miss William, and we've already seen the redecorating that Frankie did a little bit earlier. And now we are going to see his frustration boil over. Boom, kick to the gut. One arm locked, two arms locked, and boom, pedigree through the table. And Frankie now is just enjoying himself, and you know what? He deserves fully to enjoy himself too. I do not feel bad for Miss William here, not one bit. Like I said, she brought this all on herself, but again, whenever you think she's done, she digs down a little bit deeper and she finds something else to fight with, but it's not helping her at the moment. You could argue, if anything, it might be hindering her, and she is leaned up against another announce table here. And is he going to get it this time? He hooks one arm, he hooks two, and bang! Goes through the table, the second table, with a pedigree again. And the WWE fans, the WWE Universe, not the Unity Universe, are absolutely loving what they are seeing right here. And Frankie has got no intention of letting Ms. William get a count out loss here. He's gonna continue playing with his food, if you like, here. And again, he deserves to. He fully deserves to. To the top rope he goes now. Something we haven't seen from him in this match, and drops a horrible looking knee there to the face of Ms. William, who probably just wants this one over. He goes for that double A again, but this time she feels it coming and she's gonna roll him up here. Got the arm hooked and it's gonna be a 1. But that's all it's gonna be. Frankie bounces straight back up. Big body shots here, just unloading. And William is hit with that much force. He bounces her back into the ropes. Goes for something down, but Frankie felt it coming and drops the nut on Ms. William. And I think he might be about ready to put this one away. Arms hooked, pedigree once more in this match. Rolls over. He's tired himself out from the punishment he's dished. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3. Mutiny are out of here. Get out of the ring, Ms. William. Get out of WWE Mutiny. Let's enjoy this moment. And guys, regrettably, this is the end of this year's My Rise, and there's not another one to play through. I know I mentioned it in an earlier episode. If you haven't seen that one though, you wouldn't have seen it yourself, so I will say it here again. If at some point this year through this game cycle you want to see this done again, a second playthrough, but with different choices made, with different characters made, then all you have to do is let me know in the comments below. But thank you so much for the support on this series. It has been absolutely incredible, and it has been so much fun to play through. Let me know what you think of this year's My Rise in the comments below as well. Personally, in a lot of ways, I preferred last year's, but that doesn't mean that this year's hasn't been good. I mean, it's delivered the most shocking moment I've ever witnessed or been a part of in the turn for Ms. Williams. So there's been a lot of good moments and a lot of good things, but I personally just prefer last year's. Let me know what you think. But again, thank you for your support. And just to let you know before I get out of here, there is still going to be plenty of content on the channel. We're still going through Showcase. We've got the Rex Rage Careerverse. We've got VCW as well, so there's still plenty more to take us through this game cycle. So please do leave a subscribe on the channel and a like on this video if you've enjoyed this series. And once again, before I go, if you want to see us play through the My Rise again with new characters and different choices, then please do let me know. And also let me know, if you do want me to do that, what choices would you like to see? What kind of characters? Because Frankie was bold and brash. Ms. William was scheming and calculating. So we can switch that up and see what that does. They can be the comedic characters. So yeah, just let me know all of that stuff. And if there's enough support for it, then I would be happy to play it through once again for you guys. But that has been it for this episode and this series. Again, thank you so much. And I hope to see you all on different series now. I'm back for the next video. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much again. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Even if you haven't subscribed or you haven't left likes and you've just watched the videos, that is enough. And I can't thank you enough. But that's enough from me, guys. Bye-bye.